Hey everyone, I'm Brayden, and these are my friends Denise and Kristen and our new friend Chip. We just wanted to share a really cool story about how we all kind of got to know each other. And Denise is gonna start us off and kind of tell us a little bit of how this whole thing happened.
So this summer, just a couple of months ago, I remembered that Kristen and Brayden went to the same gym that I go to. And I was done working out with my husband. Just kidding, I wasn't done, but he does all the weights. And I wanted to do a class, and most of the women go to the class. And so I reached out and I said, what if we did a class together? And so we started doing that, and wow, I mean, it's fast forward, we're trying to get to the class this evening too.
Yeah, and I'm really thankful that Denise reached out to me. She had no way of knowing, but I'm in a season of life where my husband's working 12-hour shifts at a different time of day, and I was doing life pretty much on my own. She knew I was an athlete, invited me to this class, and it was so encouraging. So not just being by myself, but being in community and living my purpose. And so I've known Chip. I go to the Y a lot. He is so much energy, very encouraging. I might have just a bad day and walk in and he'll say something about an awesome athlete, or I ran there, and he'll encourage me, and then I'll just leave with the biggest smile on my face. And one day after class, I mean, we were doing this probably a month, I leave and that's where I see Chip encouraging me again.
So whenever we were in the lobby and we were talking, we were saying bye to each other, and we noticed, and I had seen Chip in the lobby before as well, but that specific evening he said bye to Kristen, but called her by a different name. And do you remember that?
I called her Boom because she and her husband are always, they'll be running, then come and work out the Y, then they'll leave, they'll run home. Then they'll run back for something else, run home, so I'm like, boom, there they are. There they are again. And there's sometimes when I'll just be walking around the weight room, just checking out, there's Kristen and Kyle working out again. I'm like, now they're VIP members because they're there more than me. I get paid to be there, and I don't want to be there. They go there just for fun, so that's how we became good friends.
Absolutely, and then I think the conversation opened up to then how the three of us knew each other, and so we said, oh, we go to church together. In fact, we also, like on Sundays, we're serving together. Kristen's on keys, Brayden's singing. I take the offering. I don't know, I made something up. But that was a fun just interaction in the lobby, and Matt had met up with us there as well.
Oh yeah, and that was when all the fun started because
Hey,
Kristen
come
was
on.
always, she was always so quiet. And then I know they say she played the keys at church and Kyle played the bass. I'm like, whoa. But we were all talking, it was just like, okay, I'm supposed to be working, but I'm talking to these members here. And I was enjoying myself, and for some reason I was like, what church is the pastor? What does he pastor at? They said, Hamilton Hills. I said, that's my church. And from then on, it's been just a community, a family. I look forward to coming to church and talking to them, and it's been like, I haven't felt like this. I'm 61, but I haven't felt like this in like 30 years. It's been amazing. So this was like an eye-opening experience for me, and now I see Kristen at the Y now, and I'm like, that's my buddy right there. And I see Kyle, there's my boy, when he does the bass with the I love it, so I brag on Hamilton Hills, so.
No, and we didn't know. We're like, okay, he said, I'll be there. And then the following Sunday, weren't able to be there. And I think after class the next week, we're like, hey, we'll see you on Sunday, or.
Yeah, I work at the Y on Sunday, so that's why I never get to go to church, so.
But you've been coming.
I've been coming. I told them, hey, it's either I get to go to church or I quit. They loved me at the Y, so they said, you go to church, we want you here. So I said, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go in the early morning service, and by the time it gets over with, I can still go to the Y.
No,
And
that's
then
awesome.
God works miracles.
We are so glad you're
here. We are.
I feel like the gym is sort of like an elevator where if you're by yourself, you have your headphones in and you're not really talking. But what I loved about going together is that it is more fun and you have more of those interactions. And I think that's when we got closer, even Kristen, where we were, all right, we'll see each other, we know for sure, outside of church.
And now I'm talking to people I don't normally I'm quiet, a little introverted, and now I'm asking people in the class their name, trying to engage with them because you lighted the spark, and keep doing that and building community.